Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and a big hello if you are new here. My name is Kasia and I create skincare content revolving around my acne, hyperpigmentation, dryness, a lot of sunscreen reviews, and if that sounds like your thing, please subscribe down below for more content just like this. In today's video, I'm talking about 5 core things that you should really avoid doing if you are going through a skin purge. So if your skin is purging, number 1, biggest one probably, is to avoid picking at your skin. And I understand that that's hard. So firstly, I have definitely gone through skin purges. I have gone through skin purging with Tretinoin at 0.05%. My skin looked like this. It then happened again after I had a break from Tretinoin for a good year. I used adapalene, then I switched back to Tretinoin, and without a doubt, I purged again. It can definitely feel like a lot, and I totally understand that, and that is why I have a lot of videos on the skin purging and how to overcome this, and this video here to give you just 5 simple tips to really help you when your skin is going through a purge. Picking at the skin is not going to help you in any way. It's just going to lead to more scarring, pigmentation. The best thing you can do is leave it alone. If you can find a treatment that works for you alongside whatever it is that's making you purge, for example, if you're using Tretinoin and you're going for a skin purge, have you considered a benzoyl peroxide that you could use in the morning? Something to just help you along with your purging. I think alongside with this just goes with touching your face in general. You can definitely introduce bacteria to the skin, and that will not be helping any purging flare-up. So it's just best to really keep the hands at bay. Number 2 is something I'm definitely guilty of doing in the past, and that is just doing too much too soon. Sometimes I think when you're using a Tretinoin or something that is causing your skin to purge, very common side effect, I feel like then this panic comes in of, oh my gosh, my skin is getting worse. I'm supposed to be using this to heal my acne and it's doing the complete opposite. Let me start using the salicylic acid. Let me start doing the spin brush to really get into my skin. And the reality is, you need to do the opposite. Be as gentle and simple as you possibly can. And if you are somebody that is genuinely thinking, I need to do this, that, and the other, then this is the video for you, because simple and gentle will help your skin recover. This is literally a flare up. It will flare down. You need to really genuinely step back and look at your routine. Cleanser, moisturizer, SPF, treatment. What more do you need that's going to help your skin? Maybe something in the morning that's different to your retinoid treatment to also help with the flare-up that you are currently going through. But please don't start doing new things, new skincare ingredients that you're not sure how your skin reacts to, going overboard, introducing 5, 6 new products, even 3 new products can be too much for the skin. It can overwhelm the skin, and it can definitely make things worse. My next tip is to go through your cosmetics and your skincare and really assess if there's anything that might be comedogenic in there. For example, your foundations and your concealers. Have you ever noticed that you've been breaking out with them in the past? I feel like you might already know this, but just generally, if you are in a state where you're kind of like, I feel overwhelmed, I feel like this purge is never ending, evaluate that, look into it, because some things for me, I'm not going to name and shame brands, but some things is just like, you know what, that's too heavy for my skin right now, or this is just adding fuel to the fire, it's not helping the situation, so I'm going to stop using that for now. And that's completely up to you, and it's very personal what you use and what you decide to use, or what you decide to have a break from, and seeing if it helps. But generally, cosmetics can definitely add fuel to the fire, and if you can eliminate them, it may help the situation just ease down a little bit more. My next tip is, comparison. We all do it. It's kind of embedded in us to just compare our skin, compare our journeys. This person stopped purging after a week. Why am I still going through a skin purge? Another person has been, for 6 months. What are they doing? Why is it taking so long for them? Should I be purging that long? Does it mean I'll get more out of my skin? There's so many questions that I also have asked and just thought, why and how? And the reality is that if you stop comparing yourself to other people and just go through your own journey, in particular with results. Some people use Tretinoin for moderate acne, like I have, and they see results within 3 months, 2 months. And I'm like, whoa, they have much clearer skin than me. What am I doing that's not giving me that result? Why can't I get the same thing? The bottom line is every single person is different. We live in different climates. We live in different environments. We have different lifestyles. We have different genetics. We have different skin. And it's almost like we forget these very simple elements to what one person is doing versus us. Remember to stop comparing yourself and just keep focused on you. Continuous comparison and over comparing is just not going to help you in any way. So reducing that or just stopping it altogether, which most likely reducing it, is going to help you massively. Lastly, of all the things that you can avoid, one thing that you can definitely avoid is giving up. Giving up too soon in particular, because you have the right to give up whenever you want. I've definitely given up on Tretinoin in the past, took a break, came back to it. There's no shame in that, but giving up too soon, avoid doing it. Because as I've mentioned, skin purging is often a side effect of retinoids, and retinoids can be highly effective. The science and the data and everything is there to back it up. Even people's YouTube stories, you can see the results. However, there is this hurdle, which is the skin purging. And then there's also the hurdle with, from my experience at least, from the skin purging, the more spots, the more acne I had, the more pigmentation and things that I'm now dealing with. So it kind of still prolongs the process of, you know, the clearer complexion that we desire. However, if you can avoid giving up, you keep using that product, you keep going on to 3 months, 6 months, a year, and you can really see the optimal results. Whereas if you give up too soon, a month in, you purge, and then you decide it's not for me, it doesn't particularly work that way, because then you've not even gone through the whole process of the retinoid. Your skin may have still been in the adjusting phase. Your skin has just not really got all the tretinoin it needs to get to your end result. You are absolutely allowed to feel like you want to give up. You are absolutely allowed to lose faith in your tretinoin or adapalene or whatever it is you're using. You are absolutely allowed, and that is your right. However, if you can stick it out and keep trying to stick it out, the results are there. The results are there, because sometimes, what was I, in my first tretinoin experience, I think I was 2 months in when I started purging. If I'd given up then, I would not have seen the results at 6 months, which were completely different. You know, I would have just thought Tretinoin doesn't work, Tretinoin's rubbish, didn't do anything for me, just broke out my skin. But by continuing to use, adjusting my skincare routine, other elements that I've mentioned in this video, helped me to get those results. I really hope these tips help you with your skin purging and whatever you're going through. It is so important to have a community and people to talk to, and that's definitely something you should not avoid. Do not avoid talking about how you're feeling. Do not avoid any of those kind of things. Talk about it, put it in the comments down below, find a friend, because I understand that skin purging can definitely have an effect on your mood, your confidence, self-esteem. They are all intertwined. So please, please, please don't be afraid to reach out, even to me on Instagram, DM me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.